Broadcasting with 3 microphones in 1 control room.
Hello.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Here we go.
Hear me now.
3, 2, 1.
Pirate Radio.
They know I'm a wise guy. I'm a wise guy.
Richie the Saucy, Patty the Plate, Dave the Wolf.
Ho!
All right, we're all
Hey,
here.
guess what? We're all here. Even Patty the Pipe is here.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Patty. Back on the road to recovery.
We're going to wrap him in duct tape in case he starts laughing.
My shoe.
Let's keep them all together in one piece.
We're gonna rub you in what? Alcohol?
It's gonna be like
hey.
fucking Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty
with scrambled
Dumpty.
eggs in no time.
Oh, baby.
So,
It has been a screwed up week.
oh, God. It really has.
You know,
I mean,
it's been really screwed up.
some of the bullshit. I mean, did Johnny Depp trial?
I don't mind that.
I didn't watch any of it, but I mean,
I'm glad.
he got 15. He was awarded 15 million.
He ain't never gonna get it
No, she was awarded 2.
because she ain't got no money now.
So they both kind of won. He won more. She won less. That's because you got to believe all women. I guess whatever. So I guess. Johnny Depp won the fucking Oscar because he put on a better performance, and that's
she
why he got
sucked.
more money.
I watched it. She sucked.
Well, yeah, she
You
did.
could tell she was lying because one moment she's happy, then she'd go,
What about taking the pictures of him sleeping? What the fuck was that about?
There was a
Just
trial
craziness.
in the UK that a lot of the evidence they weren't allowed to use here.
Yeah, right.
For whatever reason. Of course, they don't tell you it's because maybe it was a bunch of bullshit. Who knows? So
well, she
They
was
can't be honest
acting.
with
He
us.
could be acting. They're both actors,
Yes.
So
that's what I'm
But
saying. He got the fucking Oscar.
I believed him more than her because everybody she said was doing this against him. When they pulled him up there and they said, "No, I never did it. Johnny's okay. Johnny's a little weird in the head
He is.
It's flaky.
Definitely
It's flaky.
strange.
because
Definitely
that's
strange.
what artists are like,
Yeah,
But
no.
I don't think he's violent, because you would have seen that years ago, not just with her, but she would drive you freaking nuts.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Always poking at you.
I think always doing all kinds of shit.
Oh, shit.
She's
Whatever.
a poker.
She's a poker.
And then
She went after the other guy, the other rich guy. And he was smart. His mother must have told him, "Hey, don't go out with her. She's a wacko.
She's looking for the payoff.
She's looking for a free Tesla."
She should have tattooed on her head, "Follow the money," because that's where I'm going.
We should put gold digger.
That's it.
Gold digger, I'm gonna sue.
So they're going to use him now again, I think, for Pirates of the Caribbean. if they make another one.
Maybe. But
Who knows?
he's supposed to.
Well,
he's
Disney
hoping for
is.
apologize from him and Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers already has him booked for a movie now.
Right.
It's what's that one?
Beetlejuice.
Another one, another Beetlejuice.
A new version. Yeah.
A new with him is
Yeah.
Beetlejuice instead of Michael Keaton.
Right.
Michael Keaton played an
So
excellent Beetlejuice.
yeah, because they have better effects these days.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
So.
And the White House now says that shots are going to be available June 21st for children under fucking 5 for this coronavirus.
Why are we giving kids shots of
Who
alcohol?
the fuck knows? Why are they giving shots?
We should give them the ice cream. Oh, that's right. Ice cream's awful bite. We got to hold back on the ice cream. I want to make sure the ice cream does not have no shortage on the vanilla and the chocolate.
And
Or there'll be justice to be served.
That's it.
Give all these kids. I mean, that's stupid. You don't even know what the hell it's going to do to these kids down the fucking road. But hey, they'll have this shot
Hey,
that protects
I got all
them
my
against
shots when I was a kid.
nothing.
I'm fine.
That's it.
Yeah, but those shots actually fucking last. You get a.
They don't last that long. You got to keep getting boosters.
When you're a young kid, but then you stop. It's like I've only gotten one polio shot.
Well, that's all you had to get because they killed the virus that wouldn't develop in your body. That's how they made it.
Yeah.
But now we might have
But a lot
another
of a lot of
crisis
people
it.
did get MS from the polio shot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well,
It was like 1 out of 10.
You don't know what the fuck is going to happen. And my thing is, why give them a shot against something that has absolutely no I mean, it doesn't. It really doesn't affect children.
Well,
It doesn't kill children.
A lot of people getting it
sure.
again. It's going around again.
That's fine. Now,
But, you know,
once this child grows up and decides that I need this shot, now it can have its own informed decision as whether I should have the fucking shot.
Well, he may die.
Well,
Children haven't died from this, really. I think there's been 3 or some
I think
shit.
it's more than that.
Now,
Worldwide.
it's under 100. I guarantee you that. Under 100.
we'll have to get those
He wants to
numbers.
guarantee something. What do we want? What do we want? You?
No.
But you know, booster shots. They found out that it's making men having erections.
Oh, boy.
That's now.
They
now
said
I
one
know
out,
what my
one out of
problem
100.
is. Now I know what my problem is.
Hey, doc, it's the booster shot.
But get a shot. Oh, no, you can't, because we're banning guns. No shooting.
We don't put it in the
Oh.
army. We don't put it in the army. Put it in the imbecile.
Speaking of shots,
Go ahead, let it
you
ride.
know, with this gun, having these conversations that we have to have on gun control.
Oh, I don't want to hear
it's-
that.
It's not going to do shit. I mean, it's really not going to do shit on the matter. First of all, in these mass shootings, whatever, murder is illegal. I'm not sure if people know that or not. Murder is illegal, and
But
some of these kids they're possessing weapons that they can't possess. So that's illegal. So a law banning guns or changing the age or whatever the fuck they're going to do. What is that going to do? That's not going to do a fuck. These people, they obviously
I think
don't
they
care
need-
about breaking laws because murder is a law. And that's that's like the
kids don't
creme de
care.
la creme. If
I
you're
think they
fucking going to
need
be
to
breaking
stop.
the law.
I think they really need to stop these games because the
But-
kids are actually believing
oh yeah,
this shit, and then they're going out and they're doing all this crazy stuff.
I don't have a problem to have young people don't get a gun until 25.
You can't rent a car until you're 25 and have a credit card.
Why
What's
not?
the
What's
big
the
fucking deal?
And the first thing, well, they can't do that because when you go to war. I said, when was the last time somebody got fucking drafted in this country?
So when they go to war,
They can go play with those guns.
when you go to war, you want to join the military, and they'll issue you a gun, no matter what the fuck age you are. If they're going to take you,
That's
they're going to
it.
issue you a gun.
Right.
So that's when you're going to need it.
But 25
coming up with some stupid arbitrary law is not going to stop a criminal
No.
from possessing a fucking gun.
No.
It's just going to it's going to stop a fucking
well, background
law-abiding
checks,
citizen
maybe.
from carrying a gun. Maybe
It should be some background checks.
yes,
Yes. I think that should happen.
should be.
Because you have a lot of people out there have mental problems, and that will automatically come up and say, "Sorry, you can't get a gun."
Well, I'm all for that. You got to mentally. First of all, another thing, if you don't hold these people accountable for other crimes and
Right.
just let them fucking go, they're going to just escalate right to the fucking. I got away with this. I got away with this. Let me just go shoot a bunch of fucking people.
They have nothing to
They
fear.
have nothing to
Yeah,
fear.
that's the problem.
They're not being held
We need
accountable
the
for
traveling
anything.
guillotine
You don't need necessarily the traveling guillotine.
Hey.
coming to a
But-
city near you.
Take a rope and throw it over the tree,
You
like
need
the
to hold
good
these
old days,
people,
right?
You need to hold these people accountable.
Well,
If they commit a
all
crime, they need to
I'm
be-
just glad this kid got killed.
Yeah, because otherwise,
Because look
we'd
at the
be-
other one down here in Florida.
Yeah,
What they're going through. They already called over 1,000 jurors to come in, and they're
but
still having problems with getting
how
jurors.
much money is this costing us
A lot.
in
It's
taxes and
costing
stuff?
a
You
fucking
can't tell me he's
fortune.
not guilty because the kids are dead, and he's the one holding the gun.
Right.
Having,
So-
it's just having
Automatically, if
whatever.
you
It's
get
not
caught
gonna
with
stop
that,
these
automatically
people.
there
You
should
see-
be no jury, no nothing. You just go,
You
you're
see,
done.
in New York, the guy that shot the other guy on the train, they got pictures of him. He's a suspect in the shooting. How the fuck do you come up with a suspect when you know that this man...
Well, he hasn't been charged yet. Whatever. He's
Well,
a suspect.
Like I just did jury duty,
Okay.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
and jury duty, they told you you're not allowed to use certain words now.
Okay.
Let's say the hamburger went and offended somebody.
You can't say.
Now, was the hamburger with cheese or with lettuce and tomato?
Oh. Good
Oh,
question.
Does that matter?
Depends.
Does it matter? It was on a bun. Maybe this guy is lactose
Was it
intolerant.
toasted?
It was
So I
just
said, well,
fucking-
most people like cheese on it, you know.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
but not if you're lactose intolerant. You can't have cheese.
2%.
You might be shitting it right out.
Maybe you got celiac
So
disease. You can't
and
have
this,
any.
and this was the state
gluten, so
attorney
you don't
too,
have a bun.
talking like that.
For
And
real?
I was like, what?
This is craziness.
We went to the whole morning. We got there 7:30. We had
I'm
to get
going.
there, right? And nobody came out until 10:30 and pulled names. They pulled 30 names out of 300 people and say, okay, the names we just called, you have to come back at 1:30.
We gotta come back after lunch or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
okay.
So I said, screw it. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go out and move my car. You can't freaking get another parking spot and all
Right.
that. You know, hell with it, you know,
Where'd you park?
in the garage.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go.
You know, but you have to watch. You can't park certain ones on the
Yeah.
first level. It has to be the second level. On the third level, has some marked off for certain judges and
you get there early
attorneys. Blah
enough.
blah 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 blah. And they go through all this speech for like a half an hour. You know.
I'm telling you, I got the jury summons, and I called and all this and did all the, and it says if you don't show up, you could be fined up to $100. I just felt like at that point, I really would like to be on a jury. I don't mind being on a jury, but if I didn't, at that point, I would have grabbed the $100 bill. I would have put it in with that and says, "I'm not fucking coming. Here's my fucking fine,"
Christ.
and send it to him.
Hold on.
Yeah, mine was
Might be a pillow.
yeah, mine was a criminal case.
Okay.
You know, it was like a Johnny Depp case. There was somebody from out of this country,
Yeah.
Portuguese, didn't speak any English,
Yeah.
and they had an interpreter there, and we had to talk slowly because she couldn't translate fast enough. You know, and then they said, "Oh well, okay. Anybody here feels like they can't be warrant to being truthful on my client?" You know, I go, well, you know, if he did it, you know.
If
If he assaulted, he assaulted, you know.
That's it.
I said,
What was the charge?
Assault
Assault.
and
Okay.
battery. That's what it was. And I said,
Battery is easy.
easy.
There's
right,
a battery.
Right. You just have to tell somebody
That's
to
a
know
battery.
something. Yeah, or
There's a
you
battery.
can bump into somebody, you know.
Yeah.
So I said, well,
Or
you
throw
know,
water at somebody.
I'm like, well, you know, he's here, right? So, well, they all saying the cops lied and all this kind of shit, you know. I said, well, he's here. I said, all we should do is just get rid of this freaking case and just deport him.
Maybe we should.
He's just visiting here. Just deport his ass back home.
Just send him home, right?
Did they
Right.
send you home right
It
away?
takes the problem of hush. He's not going to get assaulted anymore because he's not in the country anymore.
Right.
And then ban him. He can't come back. Oh, they want to go for that, you know.
No, they ain't going for
No,
that.
so they, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I said no. So a couple people there said, I can't be honest, Judge, no. I think he's guilty.
Yeah.
So we had another 200. So out of the 300 people, only 30 got picked. The other people were left home by 11:30. What a waste! Everybody got $15 for that for nothing, right?
Basically,
Basically,
that's all they
right?
got.
And
right?
then the other ones was us, the 30. Out of the 30, all they picked, they had one lady that didn't speak English, only Creole, and she couldn't understand anything. So the judge finally said, "Okay, you can be released."
Right.
You know, I think she was acting, but
And then she probably said, "Thank you, I really want to go home." And walked out the fucking door in perfect English.
you know, and then the other ones, we were outside. And I was talking to the guy. I said, "We're not going to get picked." He goes, "Why are we going to get picked?" I said, "He's a black person from this country. They're going to look for all the minority people." So I pointed to some of the people in the hallway. I said, "He's going to pick the guys, and the girls."
That's
So-
racist.
Well, come on.
Well, that's the thing. When you check in, you should check in. I'm identifying as a 90-year-old man. Wait a second. 90 years old, you don't have to fucking do. Let me leave.
Yeah, so what they did, they came back out, just out in the hallway. They said, okay, they called names off. I said, okay, here's the names of people going. You know, because this is like the fourth, fifth time I did this, you know. And so they come out, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all the rest of you can go home. And that was like 4:30 at night. Mm-hmm. You know? And so the other people had to stay there. They stayed till 7 o'clock.
Wow. Oh, shit.
From 7:30 in the morning to 7.
Hey,
Wow.
You better make sure you don't have anything in your pockets when you go there.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring my knife.
No
Yeah,
guns,
sure.
no knives, no nothing, yeah.
No, nothing. It's gun-free zone, and that's their answer. Is let's put up more signs that say gun-free zone. What the fuck is that going to do?
And you weren't allowed to bring lighters in.
They got a thing outside
You
for
have
the
to throw
lighters
them,
to
yeah,
go in.
because somebody started a fire in the bathroom to get
Yeah.
all the people dismissed.
Yep.